Welcome to the HTML5 Canvas Fundamentals course. My name is Dan Wallin with Pluralsight, and in this course I'm going to walk you through the core fundamentals that you need to know to get started using the HTML5 Canvas to render graphics in your web applications. Now this is one of my favorite HTML5 technologies, mainly because with some JavaScript you can do some pretty impressive graphic rendering. You can do everything from games to audio and visual applications, all the way over to line of business type of charting applications. And we'll look at some of those different types of things throughout this course. Now, I like to blog about this technology as well as other HTML5 technologies at weblogs.asp.net/dwallin. And if you're on Twitter, feel free to follow me there as well, as I tweet from time to time about various technical subjects. Now, this is one of many courses I've done for Pluralsight. The ones listed here are related to the HTML5 Canvas in one way or another. The first one, building ASP.NET MVC apps with Entity Framework Code first, HTML5 and jQuery, provides an end-to-end look at building an application that integrates various server-side and client-side technologies together. And towards the end of the course, I discuss how you can use the HTML5 Canvas to render stock charts. The jQuery Fundamentals course goes into details about the jQuery API and JavaScript in general, and shows how we can locate DOM nodes, manipulate them, work with events, and even handle AJAX calls in a web application, all of which is applicable as you work with the canvas and maybe get dynamic data into the canvas. And then finally, Structuring JavaScript Code is a course that shows different techniques and strategies you can use, combined with some patterns that are out there that are adopted throughout the web, that provide a way to build more modular and maintainable JavaScript code. You're going to see throughout this course that the HTML5 Canvas API is very JavaScript centric. You will write a lot of JavaScript code, and at some point you're probably going to want to structure that, make it more maintainable, reusable, and in general easy to work with, and that's what the Structuring JavaScript Code walks you through. Now, to get the most out of this course, it's recommended that you have some knowledge of HTML and a solid foundation in JavaScript. Now, you certainly don't have to be an expert. As long as you feel comfortable writing JavaScript functions, defining variables, calling other functions, you should be absolutely fine. And I'll walk you through the different APIs and how to use them in JavaScript so that you can render dynamic charts and other types of graphics using the Canvas API. In this first module, getting started with the HTML5 Canvas, I'm going to walk you through some of the basic steps you can follow to access the 2D context and draw some basic shapes and other types of graphics. We're going to start off by talking about Canvas usage scenarios, including different ways that you might consider using the Canvas in your web applications. Then I'll introduce a step-by-step approach to getting started with the Canvas, put those steps into action with a Hello World example, and then provide an overview of the Canvas API, and we'll break those functions and properties into different categories, such as functions you can use to draw shapes, work with text, perform transformations, and other types of features available with the Canvas API. So let's get started by taking a look at different ways you could use the HTML5 Canvas in your web applications.